Hey, my name's Nick. I'm one of the co-founders of Ekidna, and today I'm going to answer some questions. What is the problem Ekidna solves? Ekidna helps manufacturers get data about their processes when and where they need it. So this lets them grow their plants better, manufacture their extracts better. It basically lets them do it more efficiently and make higher quality products at the end of the day. How does Ekidna solve this problem? So we have a technology platform that we've really combined some things from the medical world and some of our proprietary chemistry, put it all together, and then we've brought this sort of point of production type sensing to an industrial manufacturing context. And that lets us really accurately and quantitatively detect what manufacturers need to know in their processes, and that allows them to then make those decisions based off those results. If you could teleport anywhere right now, where would it be and why? Oh man, somewhere warm. Looking out the window, there's a lot of snow out there, so maybe coast of Spain or something like that. That'd be great. Thanks. Who is Ekidna made for? So Ekidna is made for a variety of manufacturers and producers of products that are basically chemically complex. And when I say that, I mean the main product quality markers are things that are chemical compounds. So you think of cannabis with THC and CBD, you think of beer and wine with alcohol content or bitterness and things like that. So really, we're making this for producers of these products who need data about their processes and their manufacturing to make them better. So you could be a grower of cannabis plants and you're trying to time your harvest to pick the best day to harvest, or you're an extractor downstream and you're making concentrates and distillates and you're trying to get the highest percentage out of those. So, Ekidna can apply in a bunch of these different situations for these different producers and manufacturers. Thank you. If you could have dinner with any celebrity, whom and why? I think some scientist, someone from history, I guess. You didn't specify whether this should be alive or dead, so I'm just gonna say something like, an Albert Einstein type, something like that. It's just coming from that academic background. I'm really big on the research, and it's always a big interest of mine and kind of how Ekidna got started. So talking to some of the giants in that field would be really cool. Thanks. Not that one. Would you rather be invisible or read minds? Oh, maybe I should have taken the other one. I guess read minds. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. That's maybe even a little too powerful, but. What's the nicest thing a client has said about Ekidna? We were talking to Purple Farm Genetics, and they just love using it, and it's not even one particular thing, but finally just seeing a client use it exactly how you envision them using it was really nice to see, and everything about it that we thought would help them out really helped them out, right? It was really fast, helped them get results in a couple days versus a couple weeks. It was cost effective, and let them move through their pheno hunting and into sales faster than they otherwise would have. So that was really nice to see. Thanks. What would you rather have, fur on your skin or quills like a porcupine? I think fur, I guess, keep you warm, and quills probably a little isolating. So we'll definitely go with fur. Thanks. What other uses does the Ekidna tech have? Well, the Ekidna tech really, anywhere in an industrial setting where you're currently doing lab testing, the Ekidna tech could fit into that for anything where you're testing some sort of chemical compound. So, we're in cannabis right now. That could apply in the beverages industry, the food industry, agricultural settings, even more cosmetic and pharma settings as well. So really, we can replace some lab testing, but we can also augment that lab testing. So even if, there's testing that's being done right now on the lab side, that is going well, maybe there's other places in the process where you could use more data that the lab can't get you, and the Ekidna test can fit in there and supplement that. Thanks. Top 3 munchies. Chips. Chips, popcorn, and maybe we'll just do top 2. We'll go with that. Thanks. What types of samples can Ekidna test? Ekidna can test liquid and solid samples. So if you think of extracts or distillates, and then you go into solid samples, you think of usually dry flour, right? It can be whole flour, ground flour, And we're getting to the point where we'll be able to test fresh flower right off the plant as well. So it's coming soon, and we'll let you know when it's available. That was a change up. Does it really take 5 minutes? Yeah, it does. All you have to do is you put your sample in our prep tube, you shake it up, so no grinding, and you transfer over a little bit of liquid to our test kit here, and then all you have to do is shake this guy and plug it in to the box. And you go to your software, hit run, and a couple minutes later you have your test results. How is Ekidna's tech different from other lab-on-chip tech? Ekidna works off an electronic sensor platform, whereas a lot of the lab-on-chip technologies right now are really light-based, right? So things like using absorbance technology, and these technologies are really good for telling you what's in a sample. So they can tell you, yeah, there's THC in there. They're not so great at telling you quantitatively how much every time, right? And when you're trying to make important manufacturing decisions based off those results, like, should I harvest my crop right now? You need to know exactly how much is in there, and you need to be able to rely on that answer every single time. So Ekidna's technology platform allows you to do that in a quantitative way. Thanks. Is it really that accurate? Yeah, it is. We do tons of testing with other labs. So we test against a lab side-by-side in-house and then also externally. So this is testing against the current, gold standard, which is typically HPLC, which all your standard cannabis testing labs usually use. So we've side-by-side comparisons with those, and we can show you reliably that we are just as accurate as they are. Thanks. What's with the pink and yellow? Ekidna's tech is pretty different than a lot of stuff that's out there, and we kind of wanted to continue being different, I guess, on that front. So we hope it helps you remember us, and yeah. What the fuck is an Ekidna? Well, I didn't know when we started this either. One of our co-founders came up with the name, actually. But they're pretty cool. They're kind of like a combination between a platypus and an anteater. I think they're mostly from Australia, and they lay eggs. So they're one of the only mammals that lay eggs. But if you're familiar with Sonic the Hedgehog, you also have Knuckles the Echidna. So yeah, I guess we're done. Oh. We're done. Thanks for the questions today. If you want to know anything else about Ekidna and what we can do for you and your testing needs, please feel free to reach out